안녕하세요. In this episode of Film Stock Reviews, I'm reviewing episode 8 of All of Us Are Dead. Now, once again, like episode 7, this episode was kind of dragging in a way. But Yeonji sets fire to the school as the kids are still trying to get to the roof. Now, Chol-soo is rescued but doesn't say anything about the others as he just sees them coming out of the doorway to the fire escape. And the reason the door opened is because it says on there, in case of fire, door opens automatically. My thing is, and this is where the writing lacks a bit, if these students saw that they said that the door would open only in case of a fire automatically, why didn't they start a fire themselves? Which is interesting, and I'll get to a point soon. All the while, the fire sprinklers go off, like I said, it opens the door, and they see the helicopter flying away. But behind them, they close the door, and then Gwan Nam is trying to get through, but he doesn't, and Nam Ra's like, okay, he's gone. While that's happening, the students want to build a fire. So they're building a fire, and all of a sudden Namra takes out a lighter and gives it to them to start a fire. And she says that even though she's the class president, has all these good grades, she also smokes. My thing is, like I said, in case of a fire, the door will open automatically. They should have read that and they should have started a fire. Make it quicker, make it simple. But I'm pretty sure the writers didn't know what to do in that point of the story, so they had to drag it out a little bit and make it more interesting and intense. Now, back with the detective Jaik, and I did forget to mention that in the previous episode, he did come across content creator Orange Gibberish, who was on the roof because he hurt his leg. So they're trying to escape the zombies by making noise and luring them away. And all of a sudden, while that's happening, Ho Chul drives up with a minibus with the little girl in the back and the baby. So they jump on top of the bus and they, evidently they go to safety. It's an interesting scene because I feel like the detective, his character, and the partner that he has is more so of the comic relief of this series, I want to say, but in a different way, but it's really, really funny. Now, meanwhile, Nayeon is still in the music closet, storage room, and she finds the video of all the kids, confessing their final, evidently, they're confessing what they, so people can find out what they said, what their last will and testament was or something like that. So she watches the video and she starts feeling bad for them. So she puts a bag together of food and she hears about what, Gwan-san was like, what this and that. She has images of him in the corner and that. So she wants to escape and go to the rooftop and help them out. All the while she's trying to figure this out, Gwan Nam comes in, corners her, and then bites her and turns her into a zombie. So basically, Nayeon's character was a waste as well because we didn't know what happened to that character after she ran away and the English teacher went after her. But then evidently she escaped and then went into the closet. And this whole entire time while they're trying to escape the music room, the students, the other ones, trying to make it to the rooftop, she's in the back and just trying to, get away from everything. I don't know how that happened or what's happening now with this story, but it's really surprising and really lacking in certain areas and certain bits. You can really, really see that. Now, while everyone is around this fire, they start confessing about, what they want their future to be like after all this is over. They confess their love to certain people. And Cheong-sang finally confesses to Onjo that he likes her. And it's a whole whirlwind because this scene is really, really interesting because Onjo doesn't believe it at all. So she walks off, wants to be alone. And Suyoga's like, go console her. So Cheong-san goes and says, listen, you don't have to like me if you don't want to, but I like you no matter what. I've always liked you. And Onjo is like, I can't do this anymore. It's like, I'm losing too many people. I don't want to lose you in a way. She's like, just go away. I want to be alone. While that's all happening, Gwan Nam, after he killed Nayeon, he climbs out of the window and all of a sudden starts using the water pipe to climb to the roof. Now as Onjo is looking out at her friends and then she sees Cheong-sang out of the way, she's crying, she's kneeling, all of a sudden she sees Gwan Nam come over the roof and then Gwan Nam grabs her. She yells Cheong-san's name. He's running toward him. Gwan Nam's running toward him. All of a sudden they butt heads. It's the end of the episode. Slow moving episode again, but I feel like we're getting to a point where the next few episodes will be more interesting, so to speak. Now, of course we need a backstory, what happens to everyone and every single student in this, because there are a lot of characters in this, and the writers are trying to actually give us a good remark about how these characters will progress. We don't know who's going to survive. We don't know who's going to die. It could be a surprise. It could be not. I mean, the way Guanam is, he's getting annoying again, and he should have been dead a long time ago. After he got bit, he should have just changed into a zombie, and that was it. His character's gone. But no, you had to make him a superhuman or super zombie for that matter, which doesn't make any sense at all. Which I'm pretty sure they won't explain how this happened, even with Namra or Yunji, but we'll see, because I'm curious. And like episode 7, even though I didn't like that episode 8 for me was even underwhelming as well. So episodes 7 and 8 weren't that interesting. I feel like everything just died down and we slowed down the pace of where this show was going to go. But I'm hoping it picks up, because there's 12 episodes you have to pick up. So we'll see what happens in the next few episodes. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about episode 8 of All of Us Are Dead. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What did you think about Chong-san finally confessing his love for Onjo? Do you see one of them surviving? Do you see one of them dying? Let me know in the comment section below by the questions I just asked. And like I said in my episode 7 review, please no spoilers, because I'm doing episodic reviews on this show. And I mean, you know, if you do spoilers, I will just delete them, and I don't like spoilers in the comments if people have already binge watched and seen it. And I feel like people who have already binged it and seen it don't really watch it for what it is. You have to enjoy every single episode and review every single episode after you watch it. This way it's still fresh in your mind. I'm seeing other channels on YouTube who all of a sudden are putting out Netflix full series reviews on the full series after, what, a day or so? No, there's no way you watch this show in one day. It takes more close to 20 hours to 18 hours to watch this, because each episode is over an hour long. So, like I said before, let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this episode and the questions I just asked. And I'll see you guys in the next review video. And be sure you tune in tomorrow for my episode 9 review of All of Us Are Dead. Kamsahamnida.